the social distancing has to be obeyed. 2 meters. Yeah. 2 meters. That's it there now. So that is perfect. If you sit there, I can sit here and we social distance perfectly. Oh, good. So sir, that's what I just printed out. That's your selection for the weekend. Yeah, and this is not individual lakes showing. That is all groups of lakes. If you want to go to any individual lake, we can apply that as well.
Very impressive.
So what do you call them, Dave? Which ones are those? I zoom in because I don't want to go closer in.
Yeah. These two here?
Yeah.
They are the William Black or Green Drake.
Well, we'll see.
From about the 1840s.
Yeah. I guess this was a perfect year for turf.
Oh, yeah.
Or is. And Dave knows exactly how many days without rain we had.
70 odd. 73 or something like that.
That is spectacular for this country. Good turf. Any moment, Dave. Big fish. That was first cast.
Second cast.
Second cast, sorry.
On the old campaigner.
On the Bibio.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Very good, sir. Your first Donegal trout this year.
Yeah.
Show it to us because, oh yeah, it's really a small fella.
Yeah.
Hey, who are you? Never seen a horse before here. Look at the fella. Dave is on his way to another hot spot, whilst I'll try this one here. Sometimes you get them just off that point there. They're just very close in. Yeah, that's a hefty fish, Dave. It took just there off that point. It's on the Bibio. Now comes the exciting bit. Yeehaw! Well over a pound. Oh, got one! And you won't guess which fly it's on.
The video.
Yeah, of course.
The old campaigner.
The old campaigner is right.
Nice trout.
Our trout dinner comes closer, Dave.
I just need to perform now.
Well, I just have to be very skillful lifting it out now. Yoo-hoo! Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know much, but I know one thing. When coming to these lakes, never be without the Bibio. Very, very beautiful. Sometimes you feel blessed. And there are these moments where you have a very strong feeling like that. Very good, sir. Looks like a good one. Which fly did it take?
The hatching sedge.
Oh, the hatching sedge. Very good.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that works.
Very good, sir.
Thank you very much.
I tell you, it's a sign of intelligence what you catch.
Yeah.
Somehow
So
it
you must
is.
be twice as intelligent as me.
Only a stone's throw away is the next lake on our agenda. And we used to call it the target lake. A pretty small body of water. The trout in it, however, are very special. Wow, that's a big one. It took right close in, Dave. Best fishing in the world! And you will never guess what fly it's on! The BBO! Yeah, that has easily 2 pounds. Look at that, the fish. Look at that. I'll put it back. Yeah, that was very, very exciting there, Dave. Particularly when you don't expect it, really. So, sir, shall we motor home?
Yeah, we will. Go to Ardra.
Go to Ardra, get ourselves something to eat, and then having a few pints and a nice evening.
Yeah.
At home. So, sir, big fry up on a Saturday morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dig in. Don't forget your mask. It's important in these days.
How the fuck am I supposed to eat this?
Will I get you a straw? After consulting my Google Earth printouts once again, Dave thinks today would be a good one to try some of the lakes high up in the Blue Stacks by the Bohnhorst Wind Park. Yeah, that is Loch Gola. Once upon a time, probably the best trout lake in South Donegal.
Wow.
Loch Gola, the lake with the many forks.
Hey?
Loch Gola means the lake with the many forks. And it has many of forks and little bays and all that. We'll see that in the moment when we come around that point.
Look at the shape of it.
Yeah. Lots of little bays. Fish on!
Oh God, he's really going.
You've got 2 there. Yeah, and that is exactly the size you usually get here. Hardly anything bigger. Where's the second one?
Oh, he's here. Look.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you see, that is the size. And in the past we had them between 1/2 and 3/4 of a pound here. And plenty of them.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they got very, very small.
Strong.
Wow, you've hit the spot here, Dave.
Yeah, on the hatching sedge.
On the hatching sedge, you see? Is that bigger by the looks of it, or?
Whoa, he's really going.
That is a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Or maybe the lake is recovering after 20 odd years. That is the biggest trout I've seen out of it in a long, long time. Well done, Dave. Lovely fish. What do you say to that now?
Oh, it's a little bit bigger.
Maybe if it continues like that, we catch 2-pounders in half an hour. You see, Dave had his spot there where he caught 3 fish in rapid succession, and nothing at all happened to me so far. Shall we walk up to that next lake, Dave?
Yep.
By that windmill there. That's where we want to be. So that will be the next lake we are fishing. And there is a funny story to it.
Go on then.
In the past, they had all about 3/4 of a pound.
Yeah.
And then from one year to the next, we only had toddlers, very small fish.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I haven't fished it in about 20 odd years.
Okay.
So let's see what happens. You see, that is what we caught these last times we were here. Nothing bigger. Yeah. You see, they are all like that, sort of 10 to the pound.
Sandwich size.
Yeah, and this is why we never came back then eventually. It's a long walk and you catch only these wee ones. Oh, jeez. They are fighting like hell. Look at it. Even smaller. No.
Yeah, I might give this one or the next one a go.
Yeah, I'll try off this here rock. Oh! This is slightly bigger, ever so slightly bigger.
Yeah, maybe 9.
Oh, there are two at it.
Yeah, there's a fifth of a pound of trout there.
Dave is leaning into him. I can hardly bring it out of my mouth, this word in connection with this sort of fishing. Fighting hard.
Oh, there, no wonder.
Two.
No wonder he was really
That is the third time this day that we had
Yes.
a
like
doublet. Yeah. Like every sports enthusiast has to love the game of football, every fly fisher has to love the County Donegal. More lakes, sir.
Yeah.
Shall we fish that near one here then?
Yeah.
The BBO strikes again. No, it's the Wickhams. It's the Wickhams. The BBO strikes back. This one is on the BBO. Well, there are 2 on it. A double doublet. Best fishing in the world. Oh, one is off. This one's a bit bigger. Well, it feels a bit bigger. But then that is because there are 2 at it. That happens every now and then, once in a blue moon. But today it happens relatively often. Look at it. Wow! Is that another doublet? Two? Looks like it. Or is that a big one? What means a big one? A biggish one?
No, it's a doublet.
It's a doublet again. So we are blessed with that today, and they are not bad. Well, the first one is anyway. Under other circumstances you would keep that one probably.
Well, if that came out of Loch Agree, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Loch Namedi, sir. It's bigger than you think.
Yeah, it is, yeah. A lot bigger.
I don't know what it is on. Yeah, it is on the Wickhams.
They're after that sedgy type.
Well, but again, pretty small. But as you said, they are strong fighters. Look at these nice fishies. Yeah, it is like we are getting only the small ones today, you know?
Yeah.
Because we had much better fish in here.
Well, that one there that just came from my fly a couple of times, he was...
Oh, there was one rising. You see him?
Oh, yeah.
Just somewhere there. Oh!
Got him! Superb angling, sir.
Oh! You see, that was a skillful one.
That was a skillful one.
Gee. Klunks. So, sir, shall we off now? And see if we can get some beer somewhere? And
That'll
rest
be no problem at all.
and settle into the comfort of an evening.
Yes.
So another morning, and the first thing again has to be the drug.
Drug. Look at the drug.
He even bought a special espresso maker yesterday. St. Peter's Lake near Mount Charles gets stocked annually, in normal years that is, stocked mainly with rainbows by St. Noel's Angling Club. Very close to it, just a bit to the north, is Glencoe Lake, which has a stock of native brown trout, and these two lakes represent today's destinations. Yeah, we walk around to the other side to have the wind in the back. A perfect Donegal summer's day, I tell you.
So the south of France.
So, sir, taking the jacket off because of the heat?
It's too warm.
It's too warm.
Never good conditions for fishing, this.
Well, we'll see. That is the pose of the dry fly fisher in a lake. Like a monument.
Imagine if one took now.
Got one?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Wow, it's going. Ah, but it's a small one only. Yeah, the dry fly apparently...
They can't resist them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is not that small. It's not that small. Ho, 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 ho. Sounds like a concrete mixer, you are, St. George or whatever. Oh, great. Mr. Medlyn, you've done a perfect job with your dry fly again.
Yes.
I am impressed. I have to give you that.
Yeah.
But he'll be gone in a second. Very good, sir. Yeehaw! If we weren't social distancing, I would shake your hand. Oh. The Rainbow Slayer strikes again.
Eventually.
Hoocha punch. Yeah. But it's a good bit smaller than yours, I think. So I shall beach him gently. Pink fleshed?
Yep. Lovely.
Yeah, feeding on sticklebacks and sedges probably.
Yeah.
Very good.
Lovely.
So we made it just in time home from the lake to avoid the thunderstorm. But we'll be fishing later after this and the fish will go mad. Oh, he is ready now. So, sir, there is still a bit of thunder in the air, but we'll try anyway. What a sky. A mighty fish on the BBO.
Probably a bit more feeding over
here. Well, at least a quarter pound. Well, maybe an eighth of a pound.
Oh, I thought you were serious when you said big fish.
Plooch! Slipped out of my fingers. So, sir, do you think we should slowly but surely make our way home and continue the work on our monument?
Continue the work on our monument?
Yeah, aren't we working since 2 days on a monument?
Oh, yeah.
The empty beer can monument.
Yeah, of course. How silly of me.
Hey, you didn't drink up. There are still a few cans left.
Yeah, they're not in the bloody fridge either.
What did you say? I didn't get that really. Well, anyway, I'll put them in the fridge that they are cold tonight. So, where are we going today then? Yeah, good idea. Good idea. So I'll rustle up a breakfast and then we go there.
Okay.
The lakes south of the Gibara. This is truly a magnificent wild place with bogs, mountains, little streams and plenty of water to fish. There are about 15 lochs or so up here. To fish them all, you'll need more than a day. And you need to be prepared for long, sometimes cumbersome walks. Loch Fett, however, is close to the road and an easy one on a normal day.
Are you sure there's fish in it? I mean, I've had 3 casts now and nothing.
Well, it takes skill, you know. You just must catch one there, Dave. If there is any fish in the lake, it must be somewhere there.
Oh, don't worry.
Didn't I tell you, sir?
Yeah,
You
any
can't
moment.
go. And that doesn't look so small. Oh, quarter pounder. Nice wee fishy.
On the Bibio.
On the BBO, what else? golden. Wow, this one took on the way down. It's of course much bigger than yours. That's a nice fish, half a pound on the Wickhams. Sorry?
Looks like a quarter of a pound to me.
Well, it's much, much bigger.
Just because you're closer to it.
No, it is a quarter pounder. I just wanted to show off. But again, wonderfully marked fish. Very good. Same sort of size? Just look at him. He's racing ahead again.
It's the early bird that catches the worm.
Yeah. Look at that weed growing here. That should produce decent fish.
Yeah.
The more I look at this lake, the more I come to the conclusion that this could be a real big fish lake. Though I've never caught one in it in 20 odd years. Catch one for us, Dave.
Any second.
We want to see one.
Okay.
Yeah, look, this is a good bit of open water. Can't go wrong.
With a few reeds around just to attract feeding fish.
Oh, did you see that one?
Now.
That was skillful again.
Yeah.
But I think it buggered up my cast altogether. Whoop. Schlunks. Towards the next lake. Nice looking fish that, Dave.
Yeah.
Love it. Go. Very good, Dave. Nice fish from such a wee bog hole.
Get out in first gear. I'll see you later.
Take care, man. All the best.